folks, it's your boy Doug, and it is Friday, December 20th. 5 more days to Christmas and you're outside with me. And the only reason why I'm outside is because there's some money out here and I'm looking for it. But first we gotta go to Walmart. I believe that's Walmart. To use my Gas Buddy card. I never leave home without it. Take the card, find it on the app, activate Walmart's gas station pump, and I got 4 hours to get to that pump. And I save 3 cents a gallon. And that's what we're gonna do. Then we're off the Flowery Branch to look at someone's stove. And if anything else happens along the way, you're going with me. So here we go. Let's roll. I could have went to Amoco. View active offer. Deal deactivated. Can I deactivate it? View active offer. I will just go ahead and do it. Dot. Well, after Christmas. that Chick-fil-A is coming right along. I'll be open for the end of the month. Still on my way. Got us a brand new Chick-fil-A coming up right there, y'all. Pretty nippy at 42 degrees out there today. They're putting in the work. So no state of the art Chick-fil-A's which recycles the rainwater. It takes the rainwater and filters it and uses it, probably for the bathroom. Well, that's good. All right, we gotta go to Flowery Branch, Georgia. Good morning, Mom. I know you watching. That's why we do this. Done. It's 19 minutes after 9.
Bond JLP Cash App.
Let's do it.
Amazing. Well, as I said, it's Friday. Again.
Again. That's
It
right,
is
for
Friday.
Christmas.
And every Friday is like a free show. You know what I mean? We just kind of talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. Friday's like get it off your chest day.
Yeah.
It's not like Bible Thumper Thursday, but yet you can talk about the Bible or whatever. And we got super chats we got to catch up with. And we will really fast. Friday is, and will always be,
Get it off your chest.
Express Yourself Friday.
You Tom like a mug. You need to go and get yourself bleached, because everything you say about black people, and you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
It might sound like a semantics argument, but
Don't try this at
Ray
home.
Haley.
I wonder if you've been smoking pot.
Fat liberation is the stuff I do in my life every day to create fat positivity. Like putting as much butter as I want on my toast. Like, we can't just let them do this.
Hi, my name is Virgie Tovar, and I'm the author of You Have the Right to Remain Fat.
It still should be illegal.
Really? What is your definition of health?
Yeah, that's really complicated, right?
No kidding.
Imagine having this dog as your seatmate on a plane.
He's my emotional support animal.
It's a joke. It's all a joke.
It is. It's amazing. What a mess. That's amazing opening put together by my by the Anchor Baby, the host of the American Anchor Baby show, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Amazing video. They got a fat person telling you being fat is fine. Isn't that amazing? And all my life, I've been told that being fat is unhealthy. Unhealthy. And now they pushing fat as being okay. Because the fat people can't control themselves when it comes to eating. What a mess. Tell me that this is not hell. This is hell on earth. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. So before I go to the calls and the super chats, I want to just kind of bring you up to date on the information we have about that girl that has been accused of shooting up a school or something, Christian school. And but first, I forgot the episode that I did with my friend Roseanne Barr last week is up today. It was up last night at 7 p.m. on Rumble. Well, listen, let me do it this way. Catch episode number 79 on the Roseanne Barr podcast with me. Now on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Rumble. It was a fun time. And not only did we have fun, the sweet potato pie along with a nice cup of coffee. Oh my God. I was surprised Roseanne could make a sweet potato pie, and she a Jew. I didn't know Jew could make sweet potato. What the? But I asked her something like, Roseanne, how you make a sweet potato pie and you're a Jew? She said, I used to hang around with black people. I'm like, oh, that'll do it. It was delicious. And so catch that episode 79. It's up now on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Rumble. All right? Episode 79, number 79, thumbnail. 79 thumbnail. So I want to just kind of update you on, we have some more information about the girl that was accused of shooting up the school and then later allegedly killing herself. Amazing. This is from ABC. It says that police records claim a California man was plotting a mass shooting with Madison, Wisconsin school shooting suspect Natalie Samantha Rupnow. So a guy there's claiming some guy was involved with this as well, or had planned to, allegedly. Watch this from ABC 7.
I pulled in and they had their full guns out all over the street.
It was a police raid on this condo in Carlsbad, a Tony coastal town north of San Diego. Tuesday, a 20-year-old man named Alexander Pfaffendorf was stopped and detained here by FBI agents, according to this gun violence emergency protective order. Pfaffendorf was discovered plotting a mass shooting with the Madison, Wisconsin shooter, Natalie Samantha Rupnow. She is the 15-year-old who attacked this Christian school on Monday and opened fire with a 9mm pistol, dying herself by suicide. According to the California paperwork, during an FBI interview, Pfaffendorf admitted to the FBI agents that he told Rupnow that he would arm himself with explosives and a gun and target a government building. Government buildings here were not assaulted, according to federal agents, but Rupnow's deadly siege on the Wisconsin school was.
Amazing. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. It's going to get worse. This is hell on earth. And human beings are evil. And human beings bring on very bad situations upon themselves and upon others if allowed to. No such thing as a good person. All human beings are evil. And only a few will overcome. You can't overcome evil with good. But you got to be good in order to do good. You can't be good and do bad. You can't be bad and do good. You can only serve one God. So it's going to get worse. This is hell on earth. Look how human beings treat each other. Human beings love, just love, L-O-V-E-S, hating one another and themselves. They love it. They thrive off it. They walk the earth seeing who they can devour. Isn't that amazing? And you may wonder, well, how the hell on earth is in human beings? So, if that's true, that's interesting. An ABC chief analyst says the California man could face charges. Watch this from ABC 7.
Is it a crime for somebody to communicate about committing a mass murder if the other person then goes out and does it?
I mean, it can be a crime.
Tonight, former assistant U.S. attorney in Chicago and our chief legal analyst, Gil Sofer, says because of the threats, authorities are now looking for guns that Pfaffendorf may have, but he could end up being charged in the school attack.
If
this person in California directed her to commit the crime or conspired with her to commit this crime. Doesn't matter if he reaches that agreement with her or makes those statements to her an inch away from her face or thousands of miles away by email or text. It's still a crime.
A crime is a crime, it's a crime, it's a crime, especially if you're white. Or if you're white, you're going to jail. It's a crime. But if you're black or any other, maybe we may hear about it. And most likely you won't go to jail. Isn't that amazing? What good for the goose is not good for the gander. So we'll see what happened with this guy and keep you informed. But I guess the guy's white. I have not seen his face yet, so I don't know. But I do know if he is white, he can hang it up. Oh, he going to jail. Amazing. And one other quick one, and we'll move on here. Have you ever wondered, as I have, why America has not learned from South Africa that when you put blacks in charge of the country, especially angry black women and some black males, and especially if they liberal and Democrat, that things will only get worse? Have you noticed that these black people, especially black women who are in charge of our government, of so-called DAs and mayors and city councils, they're just angry, loud-mouthed black women and doing nothing good for the country? Think about that loud-mouthed black woman that went after Donald Trump in New York. And she used to sit on the edge of the seat, on the first seat in a row, watching Donald Trump coming in and out with a smirk on her face. And she ran a campaign that she was going to go after Donald Trump. And the male DA of New York, whatever he was, Attorney General, whatever he was, going after Donald Trump. And then the so-called black congresswomen, they are nothing but loud-mouthed, so-called racist accusers, mess. They only say racism, and because they can't make anything work, and they are only accustomed to getting things to go their way when they cry racism. Have you noticed that? They have no common sense of how to make America great or make it continue to work. Keep going what the white man has already built. They just loudmouth, nasty, angry black female. And even with this so-called black female mayor of Los Angeles, a nasty woman. And every time I see her, all she's doing is taking care of the homeless. We're building houses for the homeless. That woman is about nothing. And so I'm trying to figure out, why do white Americans keep handing their country over to these people? Trying to appease them, trying to prove that they're not racist, and allowing America to go to hell in a handbasket, in the same way that Mommy Africa went to hell in a handbasket when the whites turned it over to the blacks. And the whites said, okay, y'all can have it. We're just going to go back out into the farmlands. Leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. And the blacks followed them out there, robbing, stealing, and killing, break-ins, robbing them along the roadside. They're doing the same thing here. What they're doing over there, they're doing it over here. It's repeated itself, and no one seemed to notice it. But JLP, well, you heard of Fannie Willis. A mess. This woman she black. A real mess. Well, according to this report, DA Fannie Willis disqualified from Georgia's Trump case. They should have never allowed her to be on that case, to take it. She didn't know what she was doing. Only thing these people know how to do is be loudmouth and cry racism. And then when they cry racism, they get what they want, and they call that a win. They call it a win. Fox News is reporting. The Georgia Court of Appeal on Thursday disqualified Willis and her team from prosecuting Trump and co-defendants in her election interference case. Watch this from Fox News.
Breaking news, the liberal district attorney Fannie Willis, who went after Donald Trump in Georgia, just got kicked off the case. Georgia's Court of Appeals has just disqualified her from prosecuting the 2020 election case against Donald Trump and his co-defendants. They are citing conflict of interest. Well, no kidding. The court began looking into whether Willis should continue the case after that romantic relationship with the ex-prosecutor Nathan Wade came to light. The court said this: while we recognize that an appearance of impropriety generally is not enough to support disqualification, this is the rare case in which disqualification is mandated and no other remedy will suffice to restore public confidence in the integrity of these proceedings. Yeah, well, she put him there. He was making more than anybody else on the staff, and his resume didn't really match up what his job was going to be to go after Trump. There's that.
What a mess. But yet you put him in position because you're trying to please the blacks. You think that if you give them that, they're going to think you're not racist anymore. You thought the same thing when you voted in for the Messiah, Barack Obama. The races became more divided than any other time under the Messiah, for the Messiah, Barack Obama. And Fannie Willis is a mess. That lady couldn't fire her way out of a paper bag if she had to. Just insane in the way she operates. And you put her in charge of America. If ever we needed you, Lord, we need you now. Now do you believe me when I say my country is not coming back? America is not coming back. But you can have an amazing life right here in America. But you got to work on you, and you got to overcome the world. Human beings are evil and nasty. Your own family members. Evil, nasty, going after revengeful people. No love. If ever we needed love in America, we need it now. There was love in America at one time. When I was growing up, America was amazing. Amazing. And so, last point on this, it would now be up to the prosecuting attorney council of Georgia to appoint a new prosecutor, and Trump has shared his comments on this as well. This is from Fox News.
The court did not outright, though, dismiss this case. It will now be up to the prosecuting attorney's council of Georgia to find another prosecutor to take over the case and decide whether to pursue it. That process could be delayed if Fannie Willis decides to appeal to the state Supreme Court and tries to get back on the case. President-elect Trump told Fox moments ago, quote, "Whole case has been a disgrace to justice, and that should not be allowed to go any further."
Right on. Right on. The great white hope. Why are you putting affirmative action, DEI people in charge of your country. The greatest country on this side of heaven at one point. Why? It's like having children. You've been married before, and then you have children, and you and your husband, or you and your wife divorce or separate, and then you bring in another woman, or the woman bring in another man to try to make the man be the daddy of the children, or the other woman be the mama of the children, stepmom, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It ain't gonna work. It's not meant to work. It can't work. Putting blacks in charge of America, it's not gonna work. Maybe if they really drop their anger and they are quote unquote conservative, you have a small chance. Somewhat of a chance of it's working. Other than that, it ain't gonna work.
It ain't.
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's like getting married for 8 times. You're getting married to the widow next door, and she's been married 7 times before. It ain't gonna work. Marriages don't work because they don't love one another. You're not getting married based on love. You're not getting married under the umbrella of God. It's not going to work. You don't even know what that means. I'm wondering, is it too late to take back America from the blacks? Especially these angry black liberals, male and females. I'm wondering, is Elon Musk building an airplane that can take us to another planet, those who want to get away from here? Because America will become a ghetto, total ghetto, if this continues. It's already like right at the door, knocking on the ghetto door. Knocking on the ghetto door. Because you have all the wrong people running my country. And you keep voting them in and voting them in. Can you believe that some people, a handful of people, voted for Kamala Harris? And Kamala Harris didn't know anything about running a country. And there were some people, a few, who considered voting for her. And figure that out. Think about that. Talk about being lost and not found. They are not found. 888-7753-773. Talk about a spiritual battle. If ever there's been a spiritual battle, it is happening now like never before in this great country. Or used to be great country. Brian is out of New Orleans. Brian, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Yeah, what's up, Jesse Peterson? How you doing?
All this well, Brian. Brian, you have a radio or something on in the background. Can you turn it off?
I will. I'll mute it. Yes, I have a very good question for you.
Okay.
All right, and I want to ask my full question. Do not cut me off.
Don't tell me what to do.
No. Huh?
If you can,
Let me ask my question first before you speculate.
But don't tell me what not to do.
Okay, but just don't cut me off, though.
I just told you not to tell me that, man.
All right. Let me ask my question then, to the fullest.
Okay.
All right. I done sit up here and watch you downplay black people such as yourself about we complain about this and that. we have crime and stuff, which is true. They got crime amongst black on blacks, white on white, white on black, black on white, and it's federal. But we had a news report on CEO work, and I know you heard about this. There was the healthcare worker, which is white, your people, and it was committed by another white person, which is your people. But you saying that black people always fucking up something, but you
Hey,
got
don't curse
stuff
on
like that.
Hey, don't be cursing.
Okay, my bad. Okay, but you got stuff like that white people is committing. Stuff like that. They're killing CEO workers. You got white people going into schools, killing up a whole group of children, innocent children that's trying to learn, and stuff like that. You got people committing. People can't even go out no more because you got so-called
Brian,
people
hold
that
on.
shooting up crowds.
Hold on, Brian.
Hold on.
Let me take a break. Don't hang up. Hold on, all right? Hold on, Brian. Back in a moment.
I just wanted to say that I've been listening to you for a few years now, and when you talk about the illusion of racism and how it's just a divisive tool that the media uses, and it's just good and evil.
Yes.
And that's what we got to focus on. It really has changed my life. My perspective is totally different now. I'm more calm. I'm more peaceful. When you talk about forgiving your mother, and then you go with that hate, and it just transforms you. So I just want to thank you for that, and let you know that you really are doing God's work by waking people up with this message.
Amazing, Aaron. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I can hear the angels in heaven singing right now. They're rejoicing. That's amazing. Stay with the silent prayer. Speak up, don't resent, and doubt every thought. And Aaron, you have not seen anything. All right, welcome back. Couple announcements. The hate report is coming up at 9 a.m. this morning.
Jesse, we just can't blame it on women. There are a lot of beta males out there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of beta male. You're right. That's today at 12 noon. TheFartherstate.tv. You don't want to miss it. And then at 4 p.m., the American Anchor Baby.
FAA, I'm back in training. Basically, too many I don't want to call it DEI, but too many DEI complaints. So I'm back in training, and there's a lot of maintenance going on.
Oh, man. This is a DEI thing.
Anchor Baby Airlines. We have a legal team. Don't slander us.
But anyway, at 4 p.m., the American Anchor Baby. And then, by going to rebuildingtheman.com/church. rebuildingtheman.com/church. Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Heard around the world by everybody and they mama if you're black, and their mama if you're white. So check it out. All right. Last night we had our final Thursday night meeting for ladies, monthly meetings every Thursday night. And I'm not making this up, huh? Everybody and they mama showed up. And if you're black, white, everybody their mama showed up to the meeting last night. There was a woman there, a young lady there from Texas, I believe, who flew in for the meeting. And everybody and their mama showed up. We ended up going really late. We went over last night because the final one, there was so much to cover. And the conversation was, really, I'm not exaggerating. amazing. And so I got home really late, and by the time I went to bed, I really closed my eyes only for a moment, and the moment was gone. I'm like, what the? It was amazing, and it was all worth it. So, as I said to the ladies last night, because these ladies are working on themselves, they have admitted their hearts need to change, and that they're out of control, and as a result, they're starting to overcome. The discussion last night could not have been planned. So ladies, stay with it. The ladies who are at the meeting and those who I counsel with, listen to this show, you stay with it. Seek first the kingdom of God. Seek first what is right, along with nobody else or nothing else. Put nothing or no one before that, and you can't go wrong. But if you put anyone or anything before seeking what's right, it will become your God and rule over you. And you'll catch pure hell. That's why you catch it hell. You put everything else before your color. You put everything before what is right. So stay with it, ladies. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. And it's been an amazing year dealing with communicating, fellowshipping with the women over the last year. This year has been amazing. I'm so fortunate to hold those meetings and be a part of them. Sunday meetings, first Thursday night, the men's meeting, ladies forums, counseling. The devil is in the details. The devil is something else. He brings nothing but misery upon this earth through human beings. And every human being, not one, but every, around the world, human being that has anger is of their father, the devil. They have no love. And they're desperate. And there's nothing worse than an angry, desperate human being. So stay with it, ladies. It was amazing this year. We'll see what the Lord brings for next year. It was amazing. It was so amazing that when the meeting was over, even though it ended late, the ladies still didn't want to leave. They wanted to stand around and talk and fellowship some more. I'm like, you know what? Y'all gotta leave here. I don't know where you're going, but you're going away from here. You gotta leave. Go home. It was amazing. Anyway, is his name Brian or Ryan? How come it said Brian before? You thought like lit. I'm talking to my producer. All right. Hey, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to get your thoughts on what I said previously before the break. Now, what's your thoughts on that?
So about white people committing crimes?
Yeah, how much? I mean, why is it's always blamed on our people? I mean, include you in it, and it's not blamed on whites that's committing all the brutal crimes.
Well, you might not be aware, but blacks commit more violent crime than whites.
On each other, but the whites,
no, they committed
the most damage. They're going to the schools.
What do you mean?
They kill a bunch of people at one time.
Well, not a bunch of people, but they kill some people. And you want to know?
Why they going to elementary schools then?
I'm sorry?
Why they going to elementary schools, shooting up young kids?
What school did that happen at?
You didn't hear about that?
What happened?
Oh man, how you gonna have a radio show and don't be brushed up on everything that what's going on? You not paying attention?
Because
Or you just focus on us blacks? What is it? What is it with you?
Right. I wanted to tell you that blacks are known for committing the most violent crimes.
Hold on, wait.
And when white, let me finish. I'll let you finish. May I finish?
Okay, all right.
And but when white commit crime, is as wrong as it is when black commit it. So it is wrong.
Okay. And I'm gonna bring up.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Hold on, wait.
What do you think about that?
I mean, like I said, it was said on the show, people are people of all races and all colors are going to commit everything.
But do you agree with me that blacks are known to commit more violent crimes?
Hold on, wait. I'm not going to agree with you on that. I'm going to say all people. Everybody say all people. It doesn't matter what race you are. All people.
But do you agree that blacks are known to commit the most violent crime?
I'm saying all people.
But do you agree that blacks lead the way in violent crime?
No.
You don't agree with that?
Even the police officers commit crimes on black people. You don't give a kind about. Like if you step foot on a man's neck and say he can't breathe. Police are supposed to help people, not kill people.
What are you talking about?
But you praise that.
Right,
you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't play stupid with me. Don't play stupid.
Right.
Don't play stupid. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Ryan?
Yes, I'm here.
What's wrong with the blacks?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. What's wrong with all people?
No, I didn't ask about all people.
I'm
I asked
asking,
what is wrong. Ryan, don't you want to help your people?
Hold on, wait. Ain't nothing wrong with us.
Don't you want to help your people?
How can I help when they're messing up? How can I help somebody that's going out committing crimes? I can't help that.
You can't
help themselves the way I help myself.
You
can't. The way you help yourself.
You can't help the blacks.
No, because I'm out of my business. My mission is to fulfill what I need to do. Go and make my money and pay my bills.
And so you don't know. You don't know.
It's about living my life.
You don't know
and
what.
how can I contribute?
Right. You don't know what to say to help the blacks to get themselves together.
What can you say about helping the blacks?
To drop their anger. They got to forgive their mothers.
I'm not mad. What I'm mad at is you giving all praises to one group of people and not us.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You know what I mean. Don't be stupid.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
What do you mean, man?
You know what I mean.
What do you mean?
What?
You know what I mean.
You know what he means.
So you love
the black Oreo cookie and that to be dipped in white milk.
Did you call me an Oreo cookie just now?
Yes, I did.
Why you call me a name? We having a conversation.
Because
why you got a
you're calling
chat?
us a name.
What
you're calling us a name.
Like what?
You're calling us a name. What? You ain't a part of it.
I never call you a name.
You ask me a question, what can I do to help our black people?
Right.
What can I do?
Right.
What can I do to help black people?
Hey, Ryan.
I'm trying to help myself.
Right.
I'm living. I'm going through life the way I need to go. I keep a job.
Ryan.
I work.
Ryan.
Can't get penetrated yet.
Ryan, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Ryan?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. Do you love white people?
Do you love black people?
Ryan, do you love white people?
Do you love black people?
Ryan, you don't answer a question with a question.
I'm asking you.
I asked you first.
All people.
I asked you first.
All people.
I asked first, Ryan.
Black, white, Chinese, whatever.
Ryan.
I love all people.
Ryan.
I love all people.
Earl.
He's from Alabama.
Earl. Earl,
I love all people.
do you love white people?
Look, I'm not gonna narrow it down to what you want me to say. I'm saying what I'm saying.
Who
I
is
love
that?
all people.
Do you love white people?
It takes a nation to. It takes a village to raise a nation, and I'm
No,
part
it
of a
doesn't.
nation.
That's a lie.
It does. It does.
That's a lie. Who is that in the background? Who is that in the background? Is that Earl in the
Don't
background?
worry about what's in the background.
Is that
What's
Earl?
in your background?
I hear voices behind you.
What's in your background?
Right, I hear voices. Who is that?
I don't care what you hear. Hold on. Hold on. I don't care what you hear. What's in your background?
Ryan, Merry Christmas.
And the hell with you too.
I said Merry Christmas, not hell with you. Ryan?
There you go.
Ryan.
There you go.
Earl. What? What do you say? He hung up. Look like he said a bad word and hung up.
Damn sure did.
You sound kind of old and bitter. You're not supposed to be bitter at all, but especially when you're old. You don't want to drop your body and be bitter. You'll be stuck. Let me go to Charlotte, our first time caller, out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Amazing. Charlotte, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Thank you, Jesse Lee, for taking my call.
You're welcome.
I sure do appreciate you.
Thank you.
I have a question, Jesse.
Yeah.
I am a God-fearing 61-year-old white.
Handle him. What do you mean by handle him?
Please pray with me so I can bite my tongue, because I do not have a filter right now, and I'm afraid that I will damage my relationship with our daughter because of the beta that's going to be at our farm.
But you're a God-fearing woman. How you going to damage if you're a God-fearing woman?
I am a God-fearing woman.
But what?
There has been, the beta has made some verbal remarks to me in the past. He was a 100% Black Lives Matter activist. He is a white beta, and told me that I was a old white woman living in the country, that because I listened to Jesse Lee Peterson and I listened to the Hodge twins, that I was a old white woman living out in the middle of nowhere that thought she had found Pandora's box.
And so so why are you so upset at him?
Disrespectful.
Oh, but you don't need anyone to respect you. You just need to have love and treat others the way you would like to be treated. You don't need anyone to respect you. And do you blame him for your daughter messing around with him?
Do I blame him?
Right.
I never thought about it. I don't think I blame him, but I think I'm disappointed in her choice in a beta male.
But she made the choice, though, so you can't be mad at him for her action, because he's not making her be with him. She wants to be with him. And so he's not responsible for that. Each individual is responsible for their own action. He is responsible for his action, and your daughter is responsible for her action, and apparently she wants to be with him.
I think I just needed to hear that from you. Bye-bye.
Bye now. 888-7753-773. Super chat. Super.
Some leftover from yesterday. We only got halfway through.
Yeah.
Very Mavericks 3 coffees. He's Shaw.
Right on.
Biracial guy.
How you know you're biracial?
He says he's biracial.
Oh.
We covered half of his super chat yesterday.
And he was biracial
and
then?
you're like, hold that. Yeah, he was biracial then.
And he's biracial now?
He's semi-racial now. As a biracial man with a white father and a black mother.
Okay.
Does that make me white since I'm my father's son?
Yes. Well, no.
How can I embrace being my father's son, he asks.
By not resenting him.
Without feeling pulled into what I see as my mother's influence or the identity society tries to impose on me.
Oh, okay.
Because he's part
You got to forgive your mother for doing this, and then forgive your father, and stop identifying with color or anything. Get rid of all your identities because it's keeping you away from peace. So don't identify as black or white or biracial or anything. And just be free. It will be amazing. It really will. So drop the anger, forgive your parents, and you'll be free. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we'll have to read the rest of them.
Okay, when I come back, hey, I want to finish those, and then we'll go back to the callers.
Sounds good.
Let me take a quick break. 2 more hours to go. We're going to move as many calls as possible. Hate is coming in with hate news, not the fake news. I'll be back in a moment. I read or heard